we're just hopping right on, man. I'm not even. I'm running late behind my schedule. I try to get on at 7 o'clock every day, but I am running late today. I had a lot of stuff to do, and I am trying to put together this new build. And my build, I bricked my build in Path of Exile. Well, I didn't brick it. It just didn't work out the way I thought it was going to work out. Righteous Fire is too hard to keep up with Energy Shield unless you are a different Ascendancy. In order for me to keep up the Ascendancy, or I mean to keep up the Energy Shield, I have to be an Inquisitor. And I have to pick the node that's on the Inquisitor tree. And it's what it does is your life regen applies to your energy shield. So that's how you have to keep it up, because it just burns your energy shield down. So if you like, I have like 3,000 energy shield right now on my Elementalist, and there's just no way to keep it up with Righteous Fire. But I would really like to make that build work somehow, but it's just not going to happen. It was an idea, but, you know, I've definitely had worse ideas in my life. Ooh. This is kind of a weird build. I should be prepping for the, event. I'm just trying to get my campaign run down with like an SSF run. Just to simulate league start. Going to play a Arakeli Bama build. I think that's what I want to do. Poison Bama. Like those Ascendancy nodes are really, really strong. The Inflict Withered and 50% chance to poison. That's so easy to get 100% poison chance. Fuck, which one is it? Servant of Arakeli? Yeah. Let me shut my door real quick. So what I'm thinking is, let's see. Let's turn on the display capture so you can actually see what I'm looking at. Okay, so this is the Ascendancy. Envy has no reservation, which is fucking sick. That's extra chaos damage. And then minions have a 50% chance to poison enemies on hit. Minions have a 10% chance to inflict withered. I think that coupled with Unholy Might would be pretty insane. This one might also be really good. A 5% critical strike multiplier per withered debuff. So if you have 15 stacks of withered on an enemy, that is 75% multiplier on it. And then what else? I don't know about this though. The spider, and then I don't know if it would be better to go aspect of spider and then 20% chance to gain a power charge on hitting an enemy with affected by a spider web, or if it would be better to go with neurotoxin. I'm not sure. Let's I don't know if there's a better ascendancy for this. Holy shit, dude, this is actually fucking busted. I didn't see this. This lightless, holy shit. Your curse limit is equal. That's a good, equal to your maximum power charges. That's a really good, I forget what ring that is. I think it's a ring that gives you that. Let's see. That's like a Kmart Nimbus is what everybody's calling it. Let's see. I already looked at the Harbinger. I know what the Herald is already. Bog Shaman. Let's see. Oh, nearby enemies chaos resistance is 0. Chaos resistance is 0. 100% chance to be poisoned. 5% maximum all resistance. You cannot be poisoned when there are at least 5 poisons on you. I don't know. The gambler kind of sucks. I want to see this architect. Dude, what's this architect of chaos? Oh, this is the Vol skill one. %8 increase maximum for each corrupted item equipped. God damn, dude, that's busted too. Holy shit. So what does that mean? You can get, I mean, I wonder if that counts for jewels too. It says corrupted item, so I'm assuming that's jewels as well. Hey, what's up, Child of Odin? Nice name, dude. That's sick. Thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate you. Sick ass name. I'm half Scandinavian, dude, so I'm all into Norse mythology. It's going pretty good, man. Just checking out these new ascendancies, trying to theory craft this shit, playing a little bit of last Epoch. All right, some theory craft stuff going on right here. I think I'm gonna do a Bama build. Nice, hell yeah, sick. Yeah, I'm Norwegian. A lot of my family's from Norway. And I think some are from Switzerland too. I'm not really 100% sure. Oh fuck yeah, dude. Hell yeah. That's sick. Nice. Hell yeah. I would too, man. That's dope. You play Path of Exile or what? Nice. Hell yeah. Yeah, I was just checking out these these ascendancies, man. I'm trying to theory craft to see how I can make Bama work on this I think it's the Arakeli build. Whoops. It's this one right here. I think this is going to be the best one to run blink arrow on. Mirror arrow. Yeah, dude, I'm really excited for Dragonkin. That shit's coming up on the 6th, right? March 6th, I think it comes out early access. Yeah, Righteous Fire is dope, man. We were just talking about that shit last night on stream. There was some guy who was like just face tanking Ubers. He had the Inquisitor version of it. I guess he was like he had a really high hit pool. Yeah, man, it looks pretty good. I'm gonna check it out for sure. I really just want Path of Exile 2 to come out with like a decent like update. You know, I want to see more. I want to see more what they got coming. More skills, more weapon types, all that stuff. We need more. Need more end game too. End game mechanics. Yeah, I just got burned out on it, dude. I was at the end game and I had like I right now I have 8 characters that are over level 80, and I just kept getting bored and just going back and running the campaign again. That shit just gets boring after a while. Huh. Yeah, that's what I'm playing right now, man. I'm playing that right now. I was just checking out that stuff real quick. Oh yeah, the April update's gonna be sick, man. I heard a lot of stuff about it. I think that they're reworking pretty much everything, just as far as like the skill system goes and shit. I think Sentinel's getting an update. They're doing a lot of stuff with minions. I heard. At least that's what's his name. The guy who does the streams. Always forget his name from EHG. He does like the Friday streams. Mike. Yeah, that's his name. Yeah, he's cool, man. Like that guy. He always like. You could just tell that dude just loves the game. You know what I mean? Like, and I really respect that. Even if the game was just shitty, the fact that the dude's got a lot of passion about it is like it's admirable. You know, anybody who's passionate about something like that is good in my book. I'm excited for it though. Yeah, Necros are cool, man. I don't have a problem with playing anything minion. Like I main pretty much Bama build in Path of Exile, so I love minions, man. It's Bama's a little bit different of a minion playstyle because you're using a bow, and you're just like you're firing your arrows, and then the minions are what are doing the damage. So it technically is a minion build, but just doesn't it doesn't feel like it a lot of the time. Yeah, it's cool. I love it. That's what I'm gonna attempt to start with when the event comes out. I don't know how successful I'll be, but I'm not a very good build creator yet in Path of Exile. I'm trying to learn the ins and outs of it. Yeah, dude, Wraith Lord's fun. I played Wraith Lord before they did the whatchamacallit, the Harbinger's release. I had a Wraith Lord build on the main release. It's a lot of fun. That's the one where you have the drain life, right, on your minions all the time. Yeah. That shit's fun. Yeah, that guy is over in Legacy now. He's Legacy League. This build's pretty fun, this Lich build. The Stygian Stone one. Doesn't use any minions, but it's still pretty cool. Does a lot of damage. different. It's like a different play style. Yeah, it's cool. I had I was playing a Spellblade last night. I got a Spellblade that's in corruption. It's just in low corruption monolith, but I wanted to fuck around with this one a little bit tonight and just see. I also have a druid and I have a falconer build that I made. It's pretty fun. It uses umbral blades and shurikens, and it uses the falconry and dive bomb. It's pretty fun. When you are in aerial assault, so you aerial assault up, and then that creates the shadows once those expire, and they expire pretty quickly. How did you do that? What build is righteous? What class gets the righteous fire skill? Flame ward. Okay. That's funny. Yeah, you can scale ignite in this game pretty good. Ignite works pretty well. Let me see if I have anything. Oh, I can't level any of these up yet. Okay. I need to get to level 72. There's to get the weapon that I want. Yeah, it's far superior to like bleed. It's far superior to poison. It just works way better. I'm hoping that they give that a rework during the on the new update. Because damage over time, it's weird. It should just work the same. You know what I mean? Like, obviously with resistances and stuff, it's going to work a little bit differently, but I'm talking about just the skill mechanic itself. If you have stacks of damage over time, they should just work the same across the board. And then whatever scaling mechanics you want to put into the skill itself, it's obviously going to change. But they should essentially all be the same. One should not be that much more powerful than the other. The only problem with this build is like you have to keep up Reaper form pretty much. If you don't keep up Reaper form, you're gonna die. There we go. I hope that's a Fulgurite shard. That's what I really need for my Falconer. I could just go buy one now, but I really don't. The only thing I don't like about this game is the fact that you have to run the campaign every single, and I know it's different with like, it's the same in Path of Exile or whatever, but it's different in this game. Like, for some reason, the campaign just feels like a chore, even though you can kind of skip over it with the dungeons. It still feels like a chore for some reason. And I don't know why it is. Because it's not any more or less work than any other game. I just don't like it. I don't mind going through it once, it's not a big deal, but... Oh, it's this. Okay, Gelcor's Blast Knife. This is a fun build to play. Detonating Arrow. You can turn it into a melee skill with this. Yeah, see, I'm the opposite. I have Path of Exiles campaign down to a science. I can get it done in 4 hours. Less than 4 hours. Actually, that's probably a lie. With Twink gear, I can probably get it like maybe a little bit over 4 hours. Definitely under 5 though. I did the last one in 5 flat, and that was with like teaching people, like some people were asking questions on my stream, and there was like multiple things I was doing, and I was still able to do it in 5 hours flat. So I can get it done relatively quickly. Let's see, I need a different weapon, man. I just have this one in here just as a filler. Let's go to the bazaar and see if there's anything I can get for this level. Let's see. Where are we going with this? Yeah, see, we're opposites on it. I just haven't, like, obviously I just haven't put the time in to do it, you know? I'm sure that I could get there too. I just have to maybe get better at running it. The problem with this game is that it's just not there yet as far as where the game should be. Once this next update comes out, though, I'm sure it will be. I definitely need more points in this. Damn, I need to get like 5 points in that, actually. I feel it's where Diablo went wrong. Did not listen to the public, made it too easy. Actually, so here's the thing with it. I think that they listened to the public too much, honestly. I think that that's where Diablo's downfall was. Like, I think that their downfall is ultimately, like, maybe it was a little bit of both, right? Like, it was they weren't listening to one side and were listening too much to another, and then they'd switch it up, and then they just didn't have a vision for how they really wanted the game. And I think that that was ultimately what destroyed that game, because it's literally just not fun anymore. You can go on there and you can just instantly get max level, and then the only thing you're doing is just grinding that boring ass pit over and over again for Paragon, and it's just, dude, it's just not fun. Every mechanic in there feels the same. It all just feels just boring. And the fact that you can get there just instantly, that makes it even worse. 100%. Yeah, dude, Diablo 2? Nah. I don't think so. Is he? Huh, I didn't know that. That's awesome. I had no idea. Is there a necrotic damage wand? Oh, here we go. See, we need. I love, dude. This merchant guild is so badass. People don't realize how fucking badass some of the quality of life is in this game, dude. It's just insane how awesome it is. craft on that. Hell yeah. Okay, I can use that in a couple levels. Dude, I still play Diablo 2. I still play it. I have a badass assassin that I play on there. I have a an assassin that uses mosaic claws, and it just never runs out of the charges. So you always have max charges as long as you just attack a little bit. Badass. And then obviously, like I have like a Jabazon, and I also have a Sork too. I forget what build I have on my sorceress. I think it's a cold Sork, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong though. Oh, it is. It's a Frozen Orb Sork. You know, but it's just it's a game that I run into. Yeah, dude, it's a game that it'll still be fun 20 years from now. Like for people that want to play like a retro game, it'll still be fun to play, guaranteed. It'll stand the test of time. What I'm hoping is that ultimately Diablo just returns back to its roots. Like they have all the systems. Like I don't understand why they just didn't use the same game, dude. It's like they made it open world. They're trying to turn it into like World of Warcraft kind of, I guess. I think that was the thing with the open world. Pretty sure WoW is open world. I could be misspeaking, but it's just weird. They just totally ruined it. The instance based is what what makes the game feel really smooth when you're like grinding end game. Yeah, 100%. I'm really hoping that they do, man. Because I want that game to survive, dude. That was like a staple of my childhood. Or not my childhood, but my teenage years. Diablo 1 was more my childhood, but... Yeah, I mean, I'm 40, so I had Diablo 1 when I was like, I want to say 12? I think that's when it came out. It was like 96? Or 97 maybe? It was 97. I was either 12 or 13. Right, yeah. Yeah, I remember, dude, I was just talking about that shit last night. The dial-up days. Yeah. So I don't know if you guys had it over where you're at, but back in the day in the States, we used to have like bulletin board systems. Right? You hang you up. We used to have bulletin board systems back in the day here in the States, and you could dial up to your modem when we would play text-based games. Let me show you. I wonder if this website's still up. Here we go. Let's see if Mud Central's still up. No, they took it down. Oh, it's mudcentral.org now. Okay. So let me show you real quick. Okay, so we used to have this game called Major Mud. I was just talking to one of my somebody in chat last night about it. And what this game was, it was all text based, right? And let me show you real quick. So you would have like different types of magic, right? So you'd have mage, druid, priest, mystic, bard, and then they would have like different classes could use different levels of these types of spells. So like, let me see if they have a class list on here. Huh. Oh, here we go. So here's the class list, right? So you'd have like a witch hunter, obviously high magic resistance. You'd have like gypsies, which you'd use mage magic, but they could use less than a mage, so they didn't have access to all the spells. It was just certain ones, but it was in that same type. You had a mystic, which used like Kai abilities, so they would have like forms you could take, but it was all text based. Let me see if I could find a screenshot of it. So this is what it would look like. So like you would attack, I don't know if you can see that, but you would attack a monster and then it would tell you like the monster, it would go in rounds, right? Like they would swing and then the more like attack speed you had. Yeah, this is what I grew up playing. So like the monster would get off a round on you unless you like had stealth. You could like sneak in and surprise attack them. But they would get off a round first. And then however many, like the attacks were based off of energy. So for every, like if you had low, or like more attack speed, you would get more swings per round. And then like the max would be like 6 swings per round, I think was what it was, or 5 swings. But yeah, you use like it was dude, the game was it was really really fun, and it's what introduced me to RPGs. And yeah, man, I love it. I honestly I just stopped playing it like relatively recently, just because, you know, all these games came out now, and I just don't have time. Like it's a lot of time investment in that game. The characters take time to build, and then also like when you're doing your quests, like you have to walk by using your 10 key. So like you bind a macro to 8, 4, 6, 2 for north, south, east, and west, and then like 7 would be northwest, and then 9 would be northeast. It's just like how it is on a directional pad. But yeah, dude, it was a lot of fun. In fact, when I was married, back when I was in my 20s, I actually started my own BBS, and this is way after dial-up, so this was all like through Telnet. But I was running my own bulletin board system for a while and hosting that game. It was a lot of fun. Because you can edit it however you want. You can make, you can add all sorts of items to the game, and when you have your own mud. Nice. Hell yeah. Yeah, it's sick, man. Holy shit. You never see that too often. Okay. Yeah, man, that's what it's all about. I ended up, my first computer was a 486, and I had like 6 megs of RAM or something like that, and I think it was like 100 megs of hard drive space. Ridiculous. I mean, it's laughable now, obviously, but that was a big deal. That was the first computer I ever built, and I had to put it together myself. So I had to learn how to do all that, and that's what started me on the whole tech kick. And I learned some programming and all that. Oh shit! Okay, I didn't know they had it on PlayStation 1. That's crazy. I didn't know that. I thought it was PC only. Oh, that's cool. Hell yeah. Yeah, I don't have anything from back then, man. Fuck. I wish I would have saved some of that stuff, too. That's cool. That shit'll eventually, I mean, I'm sure it's a collector's item now. I mean, you can probably sell that thing for a lot. People would probably want that. Probably sell it on eBay for a gang of money. Actually, I would probably wait until like Diablo 5 comes out. I don't know if I don't know how much it'll be worth right now with the way Diablo 4 is. I bet you were bummed out, man, about the way Diablo 4 is. I know I was. Hold on, I'll be right back. I gotta unplug the slow cooker. 1 second. Sorry. Yeah, man, I was super bummed about what they did with Diablo 4. And I think, like, I mean, I don't want to say that the way that the internet is ruined it, because, you know, I was like, if the game didn't get so much attention from, like, streamers, I mean, would they really be trying to make all those changes, or would they've just stuck to their original vision of how they wanted the game to be, you know? Because the game just started getting like a bad rap from all the streamers, and then all of a sudden they started making all these changes to try to appease all these people, but they were making the wrong changes. And then they finally got it to a point where they were like, it was kind of decent, like the way that the itemization was, it was kind of decent, and then they changed all of it again with the expansion, and I was like, dude, what are they doing? It almost felt like the thing that they did, they just made it fucking, it's just garbage now. Like, I literally would rather play almost anything else, to be honest with you. I was even playing, and you would farm and farm and farm, and you were like looking for this one rune, and you finally get it, dude, and you find your base, and you plug it in, dude, and that your fucking weapon just was off the hook. Off the hook insane. And then they changed it to, you have to use this skill to generate energy, and then it procs one time. It's like, dude, in Diablo 2, you can teleport as a barbarian with like a weapon swap. You can just set, you know what I mean? You could have it. It just, I don't know. They took away the meaning of what runes were in the game, and they just made it insanely lame. Like, I was really bummed out. No, you're good. I was just saying how bad the rune word system changed, or what they did with rune words was. It was awful. Those aren't rune words. They're just another generator spender, and I don't know who's making those decisions. Like, I want to know who's making those design decisions. Like, okay, let's make Diablo rune words. Let's make it generator spender, right? Like, what the fuck? And then they kind of, like, were trying to make it to where you could use skills from other classes, but it's like they weren't doing it the right way. It's supposed to just grant you the skill. You know, like, you just have that skill now. And maybe, I don't know, maybe they weren't able to code it like that, or I have no idea, because I am not a video game developer. I don't know anything about that. I know how to program a little bit, but my knowledge doesn't go much past Python. So I don't know how difficult it is to do something like that, but man, they shit the bed on that one. For sure. Like, they had the perfect opportunity, man, to make it good. And then the other thing too is they like, loadouts were a thing in Diablo 3, and for the game to not launch with loadouts was fucking crazy to me. That was just one of the craziest decisions I've ever seen made. Like, what was that? It took them 6 seasons to get the armory, and then on top of that, it still doesn't work right. It's like, come on, man. It just frustrates me. And I'm sure I'm not the only one that feels like that. You know, so all they're doing is just pissing off their player base. That's why nobody plays the game anymore. There's I think their numbers just tanked, man, because they I don't know if you saw Rod Ferguson. He was at that show in Vegas talking about the expansion for next year, and they're not going to have one this year. And I'm sure that has a lot to do with how much their player base is tanked. 100%. If you look at the audience when Rod is giving his little speech at that DICE convention in Vegas, dude, there's like 7 people sitting in the audience. I don't know what kind of convention that was, but there were not very many people sitting and listening to him talk. So I don't know if that's representative of how the player base is or what, but they are not having an expansion this year. The next expansion is going to be in 2026. They did say, however, that they're going to come out with a timeline for it. Right. Yeah, that would be a smart business move on their part would be for them to just wait for Path of Exile 2 to come out full release, because, man, I have a feeling that that Path of Exile 2 gutted their fucking player base, man. I really do. I think a lot of people went from playing D4 to playing POE 2. Let's see, what is the, let's see, Rod Ferguson at DICE. Let's see if I can pull this up. Okay, right here. Okay. I'm going to pull this up for you real quick. Look at this. Look at this. This is Rod Ferguson talking about the expansion of Diablo. I have a Discord. It's if you go to my YouTube channel, it's got the link on it. That's what I'm saying, dude. I don't know what this is, because all these guys are kind of like dressed up, right? So I'm assuming that this is some sort of like convention or something. I don't think it's a gaming convention, like for gamers to go to. Let me see. Welcome to DICE Summit. Okay, so it's the Premier Video Game Networking Conference, which includes a variety of intimate and exciting events. The DICE Summit. Additional programming revealed. Oh, okay. So it's like a summit where people go to network for video games, like if you're like a developer or whatever. But there are a lot of people in the audience at all these other events. And there looks like there is about, let's count them. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people in the audience for Rod Ferguson talking about Diablo. Ten people. I don't know, man. The future does not look bright for these guys. I don't know. This is what happens when you take a franchise that everybody loves and you just shit all over it. Nobody was pulling for D4 as much as I was, dude. Like, I wanted that game to be so badass. And I was like, dude, I was excited when I got to get the, I got to play like the early access of it. And it was just, dude, it felt so good. I was like, man, this game is gonna be sick. Just the way it looked, like the way that the combat felt in the very beginning, and then all of a sudden, man, it just, I don't know what happened, dude. It just lost its steam. Now you got a game like this, right? This game was started on Reddit. Some guy was like, yo, anybody want to make a video game? And whoever replied to the post is who made this game, pretty much. And this game is far superior to this game is far superior to D4. I don't know what is happening with my Twitch. My Twitch is just crashing, huh? I don't know why that keeps happening. It keeps showing the now live the now live message. I don't know if it's crashing or not. Let me see. Let me double check on this. See what's going on with this. I really wish I could get this thing to work properly, man. Twitch is really like, it's really finicky. I don't know why. Like sometimes I stay connected and then other times, and it has nothing to do with my internet, I don't think. Because I stay, like, my TV's connected, my phone stays connected. It's just Twitch that does that. Very weird. Could be like my yeah, well, I mean, in all honesty, I think that Path of Exile is the closest that I've ever felt to D2, like Path of Exile 1. And I'm sure Path of Exile 2 will be the next generation game that everybody's talking about, like 20 years down the road. I really do. I think that Grinding Gear Games is a great company. I think that they have a passion for the game, just like Mike does for EHG. I think that they have the same amount of passion for their game, and I think that that bleeds through to the product, right? So like if you are passionate and you love doing something, it's going to show in the work you do, and it shows in their game. It really does. Like they care. You can tell by the way they respond to the community, you know? So I'm very, very excited to see what Path of Exile 2's future looks like. And POE 1, man, is a great game for the meantime, like while they get all that hashed out. Like that game just never gets old to me. There's so many things you can do. Sometimes it's actually overwhelming. Like I'll log on and I have like 6 level 90 characters or whatever, and I'm like, damn, dude, what do I want to do? Do I want to delve? Do I want to do heist? Do I want to run Legion? Do I want to do ritual and strongbox maps? Like, there's just so much stuff you can do in that game. It's very hard to get bored in Path of Exile. That's what's so great about it. There are still, like, I don't know how many people, dude. There's thousands and thousands of people still playing the game, and the league is like 7 months old. Like, you don't see that anywhere in any other game. People would just be moved on to another game, you know? Damn wandering spirits. None of these are channeling. No. Yeah, that's the thing. So Path of Exile 1's a little bit different. Like, you can find parties though in Path of Exile 1. You can go to the social, you can create a party. People will join you, dude, especially when you're going through the campaign. I did this last time. When I was going through the campaign, I just made a party and I said, "Hey, I'm at the beginning of Act 2." And dude, like a bunch of people jumped in. It was actually pretty fun. I had never done that before in Path of Exile. And I had a gang of fun doing that. You just create a public party, and I think that they just don't have like an interface that works really smoothly for party find, but it's there. You know, you can actually do that. Like, and the other thing too is the way that the loot drop works when you're in a party. You have to set it up to where I forget what the setting is, but it makes it to where your loot drops for you only. Yeah, dude, they desperately need a trade system, man. I don't know what their resistance is to that. Like, they said that they want to add friction, I guess, is what their reasoning is, but it's wrong. Their reasoning is wrong with that. Like, dude, it's what difference does it make if it's on a trade site or if it's just in the game? I really don't see what the difference is. I would love to ask them that. Maybe one day I'll get yeah, I've never played WoW, but I've heard about the auction house. Maybe one day my channel will get big enough to where I can interview Jonathan Rogers, because I would love to ask him what the difference is between having the trade on the website and in the game. Because I have a feeling that they'll say like they want to add friction to trade, but like I don't really see how that's adding friction more than just like a minor inconvenience. You know, I don't really consider that like friction in the game. Like, I have 2 monitors, right? So I just go back and forth real fast. It's not like that big of a deal. It would just be so much more convenient for everybody if it was in game. And they already have the currency exchange, man. So it's like, come on, just let people list items on it. You already have the interface for it. It doesn't make any sense to not do it. For them to have the currency exchange and not have an auction house, to me, is kind of absurd. But, you know, maybe they obviously have different feelings about it. This spell's kind of rough, dude. This thing does not auto target very well. They're gonna redo set items too in the next update in last Epoch. Apparently, according to Aaron Action RPG, he said that the new set system in last Epoch is going to be revolutionary. So we'll have to see. Sounds promising though. Yeah, I can't wait either, man. It's going to be dope. We live in the golden era of ARPGs. 100%. The only thing I can think that would be better for ARPGs, the only thing that would get better is if, like, they came out with a virtual reality system with, like, a haptic feedback suit, and you were actually in the game and it was like looked real, you know what I mean? Like, that'll be that'll be intense. To where if you get hit by a monster, you like feel it, you know? That is what I'm waiting for. And I'm sure that that is coming at some point. There's no doubt in my mind that that's going to happen. Oof. I need more void resistance. Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying, man. It'll be insane when that comes out. But it will come. Trust me. It's going to happen. That shit is coming. Trust and believe. I don't know how the combat would feel, because the like the amount of speed that you gain from attacking would be proportional to how fast you can move as a person. So I don't know how they would do that with modifiers like increased attack speed or something like that. That would be a little bit weird. But I don't know, dude. I'm sure that they would figure it out. Because not everybody can move the same, you know? Be interesting, though, to see how they do it. I wish that this skill would stop attacking random stuff that's not the boss. Jesus. If it just auto-targeted him, it would be so much better. Holy shit. It almost just killed me right there. There we go. Alright, I got void resistance. Nice. Alright, man, I gotta take a break for a second. I gotta go clean up this kitchen real quick. I'll be back here in like 10 minutes if you want to hang out. I will be right back. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. I just had to go. I don't want to leave a mess for my roommates. All right, we are a couple more levels. Thanks, man. It's crazy how fast the time flies, man. I wish I had more time just to play. I wish I could do this for full time. Hoping one day my my channel will get up there. I would love to just wake up and do this for work instead. It's the dream. It's just wild. Like I'll get off work, I'll go to the gym, and I'll come back and I'll get on stream, and it feels like I only play for like 30 minutes before I have to go to bed again. It's crazy. Even if I'm playing for 2 hours, it still just feels like 30 minutes. Let's see, what do I have? Oh, ooh, damn. I can't portal out. It's gonna close it. Shit. Oh, let's do Blood of the Exile. Why not? See what it gives us. Hell yeah, man. Always. I've always been a gamer at heart. I'd much rather do this, like, and I played sports and shit too when I was younger, but I mean, and I've trained jiu-jitsu my whole life, but I would much rather be playing video games than doing any of that shit. Honestly. As much as I love like competing in like martial arts and doing all that stuff and playing sports, I'd much rather be gaming. That's why I always had to stick up for all my friends that were nerds in high school, because I was a big nerd too. But I was kind of a jock as well, so I used to like stick up for them. They get picked on all the time. Right, yeah, for sure. 100%. Doesn't get any better than this, in my opinion. Alright, we're almost there. We can almost get this weapon at least. I need to find a better way to sustain Reaper form. I don't know if there's like... I feel like there's a trick I'm missing or something when it comes to sustaining this. Let's see. What does the actual tooltip say? Take on a mantle of death, transform into Reaper. Temporary gain Reaper ability. While in Reaper form, your health regen does not apply to your health decays over time. Okay. So does that mean that Life Leech does not apply to Reaper form? I wonder if there's a way to like sustain it. Because I think as long as you just keep like killing shit, you will sustain it. But I mean like, if you take like just too much damage, like it starts to like decay faster, and then you run out relatively quickly. There's like, even if you use potions. Oof. The game starts running really rough sometimes, man. See, like right there, I should have healed for way more when I used the potion. But it just starts decaying faster and faster and faster. Oh, you can see my health actually. Yeah, they do. For a bunch of stuff. There's a bunch of these skills that really need some work, but man, they got a great base of the game with this. Like the systems, the crafting system in this game is second to none, in my opinion. I think that the crafting in this game is better than Path of Exile, and I know it's kind of a hot take, but I like it a lot better. Yeah. Yeah, it sucks. I get lag really bad sometimes in this game. But in my opinion, the systems in this game are way better than any other game. Like the crafting system, the trade system, all of that stuff. Like the Merchant's Bazaar is so badass. Like they need something like that in Path of Exile. 100%. Like a Merchant's Bazaar, like you could choose SSF or Merchant's Bazaar. It's, dude, that's so awesome. Yeah, dude, you just have your forging, your crafting bench with you at all times. You just open it up and boom, you're right there. And then the fact that you're like picking up and like you find an item that you want to, you find an item that you need some stats for, like another item, and boom, you pick them up right here, and then you can put them onto another item. That's such an amazing system. I don't think that that system gets the credit that it deserves. I really don't, dude. I think that that system is so miles ahead of everybody else. Don't get me wrong though, Path of Exile has some really cool crafting in it. The first one, like I was really started getting into crafting this last league. There we go. Let's go. Shit, shit, shit! I ran out of reperform. Okay, let's. See right here, I could just stop in the middle of the map and just craft this wand. Boom. Let's see what I want on here. Let's see. Oh, I want damage over time. Right? Yep. Damage over time, baby. That's all I want on here. Okay. Let's see what we can change this to. Oh, I can't forge anymore. There we go. Nice, dude. I made my shit go up like 3,000. 2,500 more. Sick. That one weapon. Big, big, big time. Let's go. Big time damage. Dude, my Shatter Strike on my Spell Blade is like a 51,000 or something tooltip. I think it's more than that actually. It might be 56,000. It's pretty crazy. That thing does a fuck ton of damage. Shatter Strike is so overpowered. What's up, Keeper? Unique Catalyst. It looks like something that would be on hit, but the base skill is dot. Yeah, I don't know. I was curious about that too. It didn't make any sense, right? Because the Drain Life is the shotgun with the Stygian, but it still says damage over time with the tooltip. So I don't know. Because this fires beams instead. Let's see. Instead of Drain Life. Let's see if it changes anything. Instead of a normal draining effect. 1% increase Stygian beam frequency per 10 intelligence, or per intelligence. Per 10 current mana. Huh. Okay, so I need to start stacking mana and intelligence. That's a good question. It says it on the tooltip, so I'm assuming it's going to increase the damage, but I don't know. Maybe it's applying little dots. Let me try to look at their health bar. Can I highlight it? No, I can't. It won't tell me. It's definitely going to affect the death seal, though. That's damage over time. I need to find one with legendary potential on it. I got pretty good roll on this one though, with the damage over time on it and the poison resistance. I got that from the little harbinger egg or whatever it's called. Oof, that lag is rough, man. Rough ass lag. Hell yeah, that's sick. That's a lot, dude. Jesus. I think the most I've ever gone up to is like 700 corruption with my falconer. And that I could be off on that number. I don't know. I might be a little bit lower. What? 2,600 corruption? No. Seriously? You're not fucking around? No, I believe you. I just that's just crazy. I've never seen anybody go up that high before. What build are you following? That's insane, dude. What build is what build is it? Is it a Sentinel build? That's crazy. I gotta clear some of this shit out. You guys gotta tell me the secret. What build is it? So I'm assuming it's the Wraith Lord build then? Okay, let's see. Okay, you got Usurper's Mandate, Wraith Lord's Harbor. Infernal Shade, Summon Wraith. Huh. You got the you got a video of you doing the 2600 corruption? I want to check it out. That's sick, dude. Hell yeah. That's so weird that both of you guys ended up in the chat. I'll scope it out. I have a small channel. It's very strange that you guys ended up. What a small world. You guys both ended up in the chat, and you're using his build. Awesome. All right, let's scope it. Let's see. How would I search it? Oh, there you go. You got the video right there. Cool. Let's put it up. Let's start it from the beginning. Holy shit. That's fucking crazy, dude. 2,611 corruption? That's insane, dude. That is so nuts. And it's not, you're not even like struggling with it either. Right, that's crazy. Damn, bro, good job. That's fucking nuts. Good work, man. Hell yeah. Holy shit. That's wild, man. Fuck. I've never seen corruption go up that high before. Ever. How long did it take you to get the corruption up there like that? Damn, dude, that's fucking wild. Props to you, man. That's fuck, that's crazy. I think the most I've ever gone up to is maybe 6 660, 700, something like that. I think that's the most I've ever been up to. Oh yeah, because the I forget what the glyphs are. What they're called. Glyph of Envy or something, right? Something like that. Right. Yeah, you can't get hit at that high of a level, I'm assuming. Yeah, that's bananas, man. I've never seen anything like that before. Ooh, that lag is rough, man. That would not be good if this was 2600 corruption. That lag would not be doing me any favors. God, dude, that lag is so bad. Oh, yeah. I bet. I bet that helps a lot, actually, now that I think about it. Because you don't have constant on the screen, like shit. And it's not coming from your character, it's coming from a separate character, so I'm assuming that would help, too. Anything that moves real fast in this game causes a gang of lag. Sick. Hell yeah. I'm gonna try it out now. I got your build saved now in the chat. I'm gonna have to make me a necromancer. I'm gonna farm the item. Well, I guess I don't have to farm them. I could just go to the Merchants Guild and buy them. Just gotta farm up some gold. It doesn't use anything like crazy rare either. I mean, the Wraith Lord's helmet's kind of rare, but not really. Damn, it only gave me 8% movement speed. That's pretty fucking crazy. Yeah, for sure, dude. I'm sure that thing's gonna get mad props. I don't know what to put in here. Maybe we'll put in, let's see. Here we need two-handed bows. What do I want to make a build with? Let's see what we can get on this. This 20% fire, this 20% fire penetration is pretty good. Let's see. Actually, let's just put it on Hammer of Laurent and just, that'll be a good leveling unique. I gotta set up my loot filter for this character. I haven't done it yet. The only in-depth loot filter I have is on my my spell blade. I gotta get all my idle slots too for this character, but I might not now. Flag you're having looks like you need a game restart. Oh, it's pretty bad memory leak. Oh, okay. But I haven't even been playing it that long. I wonder why that happens. Okay, I'll try restarting it. Let's see if that fixes it. Oh shit, this isn't gonna fit. Okay, let's try to, I'll try to restart right now. Nice. Remove a sentence. Okay. We will restart right now. Yeah, I'm really hoping that April is going to show some promising stuff for this game. This game is like the base of it's really, really good. I'm really excited to see what they're doing with the end game, the monolith system. They said they're going to do it a lot like the Atlas passive tree for Path of Exile. So hopefully they do some big things for it. That's really bad, dude. Maybe I should try switching servers. Can I go back to the online screen or login screen from here? No, it's going to exit the game completely. Alright, we're going to try that again. We're going to try a different server. US West looks like it's pretty bad right now. I typically don't have memory leak issues with this game. It's like, it's not something that happens a lot. There we go. Down to 22. Damn, looks like the West Coast, baby. Looks like we're winning out of all the servers, huh? Oh, okay, right here. I wanted to go to the bazaar anyway, so that worked out okay. Let's see, what do we got here? Where is the wands? I forget what that fucking wand is called. Let's see. Marina's Lost Soul. Let's go low to high. Let's go no legendary potential. Is there a way to just search non-legendary items? Oh, here we go. There it is. Okay. Low to high. Jesus, the lowest one is 200k? Ugh. Brutal. Let's see. I wish that it showed max ranges on here. Like when you highlight over. Oh, I put minimum. Whoops. I meant to put 0. Hold Alt? Okay. No, it's not working. It works on here. Not on here, though. Oh, okay, I got you. Oh, I don't have the tooltips on, that's why. Let's see. It's display bars. Always show mod ranges. No, it's right here. I'm wondering why it's not showing it. Oh, it is right here. Okay, 10 to 25. Gotcha. Cool. Okay. Damn, those are all really low. I'm gonna have to just buy one for now, and then because I want to be able to put it into the here's a 17. I want to be able to put it in the egg if I come across it. I'm gonna go for that 17. So I'm probably gonna come across another egg before I hit level 78. Yeah, merchants is the best, man. I love it. I mean, I like the SSF the way that they do it, but I just don't like the compasses. They're kind of annoying. It's the one thing I don't like about it. I did run Merchant's Guild though at one point. The solo self-found one. I forget what it's called. Circle of Fortune. That's what it's called. I wonder if I go Reaper form or Drain Life. Probably Drain Life. That's gonna be my main spell anyway. Let's see. Let's change this. Fuck. Actually, that scales off of mana, right? Okay. Okay. There we go. All right, man. I had to go get my idle slots. It's just so going back through the campaign and doing all those side quests is not the business. Shit gets quite annoying. Alright, let's see if this is any better. Now it looks like the lag cleared up. Good call on that, Keeper. I was on the memory leak. Starting to cruise now. All I need to do is just get 10 more levels. No lag, man. Look at that. Awesome. Hell yeah. I think the lag issue is fixed. Good on Keeper for suggesting that. It seemed to be what the issue was. Pretty spot on. I guess I had been logged in for quite some time on this game. It just didn't feel like it for some reason. There it is. Almost there. I wonder if Harvest would work better than Rip Blood on this. I know Rip Blood has like that AoE, but I feel like Harvest would be so much better. I wonder if it has any synergy with Drain Life. There it is, 69, baby. Let's go. I don't know, dude. I think I might switch over to Harvest and see. I mean, the Stygian Beam is doing most of the damage anyway, and Death Seal, but I don't think that the Rip Blood is applying damned either. I think it's just the Drain Life that is doing it. Now I want to make a necromancer so bad now that I've seen that video. Man, that's rough. Alright. Oh, there we go. Got one for Reaper form too. Sick. Got it. Oh, I gotta get this motherfucker too. What? Alright, for sure. Yeah, for sure. I appreciate that. I'll be back on tomorrow and I'll do it. I'll start a necromancer because the Path of Exile event isn't until Thursday. So I'm kind of just taking like a breather from POE and making content on it and stuff. I was putting out a lot of videos per week on Path of Exile too, but then I just got so bored. Even though it was doing good on my channel, but I don't want to just keep making stuff that people don't enjoy, you know, just to kind of fill the to appease the algorithm. Because if you don't continuously put out content, your channel will just get drowned. Let's see when the last time I put out a video was. I know it's been a few days. 5 days. So, damn, dude, I'm at 999 subscribers. That's crazy. Almost at 1,000, man. That's wild. 999. Oh, hell yeah. Happy birthday. That's cool. Yeah, your wife won't bug you? Nice. I am 1 subscriber away from 1,000. Yeah, on YouTube. 1 subscriber away. There we go. Fizz damage. I can get rid of some of this crap. That's a crazy exalted item. 4 open affixes, or 3 open affixes. Too bad it's minion health and nothing else. Fuck. I'm gonna have to make a video tomorrow though on YouTube to display my hell yeah. Did you subscribe to my channel, man? Hell yeah, thanks man. 1,000 subscribers, baby, you did it. Hell yeah. I've been putting in work though, man. I put out 228 videos, so. Alright, man. That's it for me tonight, guys. I gotta get off a little bit early. Normally I do like 2.5 hours, 3 hours, but I gotta get up early. Yeah, I usually dual stream, so I try to do both just to get my watch time up and stuff on YouTube. But alright guys, I am out for the night. I will be back on tomorrow night, so I will catch y'all then. Good night.